Back for part 7 of my realistic OKC Thunder rebuild in the 2023 season. Coming off a big win against the Clippers. We're facing the Houston Rockets at home. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren leading us to a surprise start to many by now. And Shai just had another great game, 31.7 assists in a 2010 game for Darius Bazley. Holmgren averaging 19 and 9 so far, and Mitchell Robinson almost giving us a double-double. Chet at 5 blocks against the Houston Rockets. We stay at home in a back-to-back against the Hornets. In the game against LaMelo Ball, another rising superstar in this coming league. But we got the best out of the Hornets in this matchup, winning 124-105 behind 27 and 12 and 3 blocks and 4 threes from Chet Holmgren on Christmas Eve. Get a day of rest on Christmas when we face the Orlando Magic at home. Third straight home game. We've been pretty good at home this season. So far, the Magic lead most of the way. We came back and got a close W. Holmgren had another 20-point double-double, went 0 out of 8 threes. We got the W. Western Conference standings right now. The Grizzlies number 1, Golden State second. We're third in the West, followed by Dallas, Phoenix, the Lakers, Pelicans, Clippers, and Nuggets. And Golden State is second in the West right now with Stephen Curry down with a high ankle sprain. So they've been playing good basketball with a very deep team. They got James Wiseman back, and the Lakers have played a lot better this year. LeBron, Westbrook, and AD. AD scoring has went down, but the team has been better overall, especially from a defensive standpoint. With Darvin Ham as the coach, and Boston number 1 in the East, followed by Miami, Milwaukee, then Brooklyn. And you got Philly, Toronto, and Chicago. Tough Eastern Conference. Third seed in the West right now, the young team. We've been overachieving so far. We want to keep it up. We feel like we're good enough to keep this up, so we want to keep playing good basketball heading towards the beginning of January. It's the last days of December after Christmas. Heading into the new year. And a close one against Portland. Got a 2-point win against the Blazers. 27 from Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at this NBA injury report, Ben Simmons looks like he could be back soon. Ricky Rubio's down. Gary Trent out 46 weeks. There's a few injuries in this league affecting some teams, but teams like the Raptors and Golden State have been winning through injuries. It's a deal on the table with the Clippers and the Mavericks. But we don't know what this deal is going to go through. Not going to go through by the league. We at home against the New Orleans Pelicans. We got a close W, 134-129, led by Shai Gilgeous had 34 points. Led the way for his Holmgren at 22. Double figures for a lot of our road guys. Brandon Ingram gave us 34. No losing effort, close game. Now we head to Houston to face the Rockets on January 2nd. We lost in Houston. We still third in the West currently, behind Golden State. And the Grizzlies at the top seed. Mavericks, Phoenix, Pelicans, Nuggets, Lakers, and Clippers. Kawhi averaging 24 a game. And East Boston's half game ahead of Miami for first. Then you got Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Philly, Toronto. Frank Kaminsky ruptured his left Achilles heel 46 weeks. Jamal Murray, 2 to 4 months, he could possibly come back. But now Aaron Gordon, now 46 weeks. Luka Doncic fractured his right hand. So Luka out 46 weeks, so they could dip in the standings. Grant Williams, left knee tendonitis for the Celtics. He was a key piece on the championship run. You got Desmond Bane hurt. A lot of people missing some key pieces in the rotation. So far, Giannis number 1 in MVP race, followed by Joel Embiid, John Morant. Banchero been the Rookie of the Year leader so far, followed by Chet Holmgren. 6-Man of the Year leader been Killian Hayes, followed by Spencer Dinwiddie. And Giannis first for MVP and Defensive Player of the Year right now. Hamidou Diallo being the top front runner for most improved at the moment. Chet Holmgren got a pinched nerve. We just lost our second straight game, losing to the Rockets and the T-Wolves, who've been not playing at the level they played at last year after making a nice little first round playoff run. Now we're going to miss Holmgren for about 1 to possibly 2 weeks with this pinch nerve, which means we're going to need for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to step up even more from the scoring production wise. Going to be more required out of him, as well as Pawlowski. Darius Baisley going to go into that starting role. Mitchell Robinson's going to be more on his shoulders to get a little bit more scoring, but mainly on the defensive end to step up. And Theo going to give him some minutes. Back up role. Going against Portland at home. Chet Holmgren's going to be back, but we ain't going to bring him back for this game. He's not going to be out the extended period we thought. We're going to go ahead and let some of these backup guys get some of these minutes so we can step up and get a W after 2 straight losses. We edged one out, 3-point win behind 25-9 for Baisley at 5-3, 16 boards for Pawlowski. Held Damian Lillard to just 15 points. He averaged 20 a game so far this season. So a lot of people wonder if he's still motivated to stick with that team the way they've been playing. Will he be there after this season? But now Chet Holmgren, he's back into the fold. After just missing 1 game, they missed nearly as long as we thought he was going to miss. He's going to be right back in the starting 5. Baisley did have a good game with Chet out. Hit 5 threes and dropped 20 plus. We showed we can depend on him if we need to. Damon Stoudemire leading this team with a good record. Going against Golden State. They don't have Steph, but it's still a tough matchup against Klay Thompson and company. I think this would be a big win for us. We got a 2-point win against Golden State behind Corey Joseph's 22 points, Klay at 25, but didn't have much help after. But that was a big W against Golden State, led by our veteran. 6 out of 8, 8 out of 8 free throws. He led the way for us. Now we're facing the top team in the West after beating the second best team in the West. We lost to the Memphis Grizzlies on the road. John Morant gave us 37, got 30 and 10 on Jaren Jackson. They duo play like that, they hard to beat. That was a tough loss. The injury report right now. Same injuries right now. JaVale McGee out 6 to 8 weeks for the Celtics now. So new end. Dylan Brooks is out. So the Grizzlies have been battling through some injuries. Luka Doncic 1 and 2 weeks. He'll be back. And Steph Curry's day to day with that ankle. After that's a deal, we not interested in that. Steph day to day still. Grizzlies number 1 in the West. Golden State second. John Morant averaging 29 a game. He been playing MVP type basketball so far this season. Klay Thompson averaging 21 a game. We 3rd in the West. Dallas hanging on that 4th seed with Luka out right now. Then would even having to step up with Jalen Brunson. And Phoenix, Denver, New Orleans, and both the LA teams towards the bottom of the playoff standings. And the Nuggets been dealing with injuries as well. Without Jamal Murray, obviously, but now you have Aaron Gordon out. Brooklyn, they right behind Miami for that spot in the East. It's a 4-team race for that top seed in the East right now. Going up against Denver, we lost to the Nuggets at the A-House. Bones Highland gave us 33. And we lost to New York to the Knicks. We've been on a little 3-game slide. Been struggling lately. Get back in our rhythm on the road against the Pacers. Dwayne Dedman going to the Bulls for Tristan Thompson. We got the win against the Pacers. 25 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now we're going to Chicago to face the Bulls. Tough loss against the Bulls. Zach LaVine led the way and got the dub. Golden State number 1 in the West right now. We got Steph Curry back. We got the Grizzlies second. We 3rd. Dallas still hanging on to that 4th seed without Luka. Bucks hopped to number 1 in the East, followed by Miami, Brooklyn, and Boston. Philly. Giannis still number 1 in the MVP race, followed by Joel Embiid. Kyrie on the 5th right now. So he's been playing great. And Giannis the top defensive player of the year rankings as well. Now we at home to face Cleveland. We've been playing a lot of road games lately. We've been struggling. So just after a loss, want to get back in our winning ways. Lost like 4 of our last 5 ball games. Got a big win against Cleveland. Got 20 out of Trey Mann. So that's our backcourt stepped up, combined for 40 points. Got a big win against Cleveland. They a tough opponent. Was in the play-in last year. And we're going up against Denver Nuggets again. Lost 2 straight to the Nuggets now. Michael Porter Jr. gave us 32 on 30 out of Joker. That's going to be tough to beat. No sir on that trade. Lost against the LA Lakers. LeBron gave us 27, 20 out of AD. We've been going through a tough stretch going into this game against the San Antonio Spurs. We back at home now, so that's good news for us. Get back to our winning ways after this rough stretch close to the All-Star break. Got a nice 2-point win. Close one against the Spurs led by Ty Jerome. He had 16. Our stars have been struggling lately, so role players been having to step up on this young team, trying to keep playoff positioning. At home against Chicago, trying to get our 2nd straight win. And the Bulls, they've taken off on us so far. Look, one of them got swept by the Bulls this year. Gil just had 23 to lead the way. Trae Young is leading the league in scoring right now, followed by Luka Doncic, John Morant, Tatum, and Giannis. Trae Young is averaging 31 and 10 this season. He's been dominating. He really arguably MVP. Rebounds, Gobert, Giannis, Ayton, who's out for the season. You got Capella and Drummond, so it's going to hurt Phoenix in their quest to get back to the finals again without their centers. So it's going to be a rough time. Trae Young currently leading the league in points and assists. Draymond Green 2nd. Caruso leading the league in steals. Rudy Gobert leading the league in blocks, followed by homegrown and Jaren Jackson. Mitchell Robinson leading the league in field goal percentage by a large margin. Klay Thompson hit 50% of his threes. That's leading the NBA. KD 3rd in the league in 3-point efficiency. Luka 5th. Trae Young getting to the free throw line the most, followed by Zion and Joel Embiid. You got Dwight Powell fouling the most in the NBA. Opponent field goal percentage. You got Shake Milton, Kyle Lowry, Tatum, One-Time Bay. A lot of guys playing effective defense. Tyler Stewart is that. Playing this season. Luka got the highest player efficiency rating, followed by Giannis, Zion, Joker, and John Morant. Team stats. Grizzlies #1 scoring team in the league, followed by the Pelicans and the Hawks, and Pistons, and Warriors. Bucks got the #1 defense. We 4th. Grizzlies lead the league in point differential. Pelicans shoot the highest percentage. Pistons hit the most threes per game and shoot the highest percentage. Yet they've been struggling this year. You got Gilgeous leading us in scoring, followed by Hunger and Polashevsky, part of that 3-man lineup of 7-footers. And then look at this injury report. Got PJ Tucker, torn MCL. That's a big loss for the Heat. Key defender. 4 to 6 weeks of Jamal Murray getting closer to coming back. Got Zion Williams, who just got hurt. Now, at the end of episode 7.